Nice day. Yeah guys, so audio is extremely important and there are a bunch of mics out there, cheap one and expensive one. So the question is, which one should you choose? And is a cheap mic good enough for your action camera? That's the main topic of today. And today I'm using a mic called Jamhling. I bought it on AliExpress and it cost $15 with shipping to Norway. I'm standing a couple of meters from the camera, and if I was supposed to use the internal mic now, you wouldn't hear a thing. And this Jamhling mic is extremely small. The sound quality should be pretty good, and the range is about 20 meters, so not even close to Rode and other expensive mics. But I think this mic is good enough for a camera like this. I'm standing, like I said, 5 to 10 meters or 7 to 8 meters from the camera, and if I'm turning around and walking away from the camera, the mic, I have the camera at my back and I'm walking away. I'm standing around 15 meters from the camera now and walking away. Is the audio any good? Is it clipping or is it disappearing? So for me, I think this mic is good enough. I have the Rode Wireless Go 2, but then you have to attach cables and all kinds of things, and it's pretty big compared to this small little mic from Jamhling. So what do you think about the audio quality? Is it good or is it just crap? I don't know. Maybe it's good enough. Maybe it isn't. So yeah guys, so I made a test with this Jamhling compared to the Rode Wireless Go 2, and of course the Rode was much better. The sound quality was much nicer to listen to because there was some peaking on the audio on the Jamhling. But in my opinion, that doesn't mind me at all. I'm using action cameras, and if you are having a really expensive mirrorless camera or something else, you probably would use a much more expensive mic just to get the best audio you can possibly get. But for $15 and a battery life around 5 hours of recording, that's pretty good. And the internal mic on the Action 2 is good, but when it's a little bit of wind, you can hear it good, and the audio seems a little bit strange, muffling. So this is a cheap alternative for a lot of people, I think, because people are watching videos all the time just to buy the perfect gear for them. But I don't think the most important thing is to buy the most expensive thing. I think you can get away with really cheap accessories. You don't have to buy the latest and greatest. People are making comparison videos all the time, and there's something new hitting the market every week. But you can't have everything. And for me, it was quite important to try to find a cheap mic that was possible to use. But this mic, this Jamhling, only work with my Dji Action 2 and my phone. I can't use it with my GoPro Hero 10, but that's what I really like about the Action 2. Just attach an internal mic, turn it on, and it works. I tried it with my Pocket 2, it didn't work. So I don't know, but the Pocket 2 has really good audio, and I have the wireless mic, the DJI wireless mic that was on the package with the Pocket 2. So Of course, if the audio is going to be crisp and nice and clear, I would use the Rode. But then you have to have the receiver and transmitter, and the Rode is pretty bulky compared to this small little thing here. And as long as the audio is better than the internal audio, I think it's good enough. And I think we're gonna switch to the inbuilt mic on the Action 2 so you can listen and hear the sound difference from these two mics, internal and external. $15 US, and this actually works perfect with your phone, and you can buy it in two different variations to iOS and Android. I think you can buy a pack where you have for your iOS and for your Android phone, so that's just great, and it's cheap as hell. So if AliExpress or Jamhling see this, why not send me something for your review and test and have fun with? I can make review of almost everything. So let's switch to the inbuilt mic and listen to the audio, and we can compare the audio side by side. So this is the audio from the Jamhling LT. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. This is the audio from the Jamhling. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. So we're testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. This is the inbuilt internal mic on the Dji Action 2. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Can you hear any major difference? I'm speaking at the same voice level as I did using the Jamhling. And I'm gonna put a link in the description for the mic. It's quite cheap, $15 US, shipped to Norway all the way from China. That's just insane. So this is the inbuilt internal mic on the Dji Action 2. So what do you think about the image quality on this device, on the Action 2? A bunch of people are complaining about this camera, and some of them are true and some of them don't. A lot of people are complaining about overheating issues. Yes, this camera can overheat if you record too long, especially if the airflow isn't good. But I didn't have any issues with overheating at all. I tested it one time in my car in 4K 60 and was around 25 degrees in the car, and of course it overheated around 6 minutes, I think. But I can put the threshold too high because I live in Norway, not in the EU. So that's kind of strange. People living in Europe can't use the high temperature threshold, but people living in Norway can, because we are not a part of EU. So that's quite strange. So what do you think about the audio on the Dji Action 2 compared to the Jamhling LT07, I think it's called? It's so nice to be outside again. We had a couple of days with rain, and that was good because it was so extremely dry, and it was a big possibility for fire in the woods, and we actually had some fires in the woods, so that's not good. People can't grill or barbecue in the forest now, so never do that when it's dry. Can't ruin this beautiful nature. That's not good at all. It's gonna be fun to listen to the audio on this thing. I know that people are sick and tired of seeing reviews, and maybe reviews from my channel, but I like to do it. And maybe there are a couple of people out there that think this is good for them, so they can see and decide if they're gonna buy something or not. But I'm really looking for some kind of sponsors to my channel. I know I have a small channel, and maybe people don't wanna support me or sponsor me just yet, but I have a lot of goals, and I'm gonna build this channel. I'm gonna do a bunch of fun things, and I have many things planned. So thank you so much for watching this audio test with a cheap external mic from Jamhling, bought on AliExpress. They have a bunch of cheap stuff, and of course the internal inbuilt mic on the Dji Action 2. Leave a comment down below on which audio you like the best, and thank you so much for watching. Always appreciate people spending some time on my channel, and of course I see you on the next one. I have a lot of things planned, so thank you. Bye bye.